It is neck and neck here in the final period.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Albuquerque.
Look, they're getting good looks inside. It's been a point of emphasis all night long, but I love this hard-nosed attitude of this team.
And the other thing that stands out is just how well they have moved the ball. Everyone's touching it and having a chance to create.
Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul. And Albuquerque making a change here. Albuquerque trails by 5. Drives to the hoop. And the layup is good.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Yeah, it's clear why they go to him in these moments. They know he's going to deliver for him. A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
And it's Whitmore missing. Albuquerque leading by 5. And O'Neal gets it to go.
And so hard to cover Shaq effectively inside. He just powers through you.
Anthony. Nice D from Odom.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it.
And Cam Whitmore picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Outside Curry. Fires from way outside. The putback. And O'Neal is right there.
The strength of O'Neal, it is otherworldly.
Shot's good by Anthony. And here is Curry. And the foul on Carmelo Anthony. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Third team foul.
Here's Curry. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
Look. You two players.
That'll be a jump ball.
Out left to the wing. Here's Whitmore. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Albuquerque leading by 7. Odom on the wing. And the dunk by Odom.
Oh, getting to the rim with ease. Lamar Odom, the lefty, with the finish.
Poked away. And stolen by Spates. And he commits the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Curry making it look so easy.
It doesn't matter if it's off the bounce or off the catch. Curry never loses rhythm on his jump shot.
Here's Wright. And it's good. 2 points. And so here's Albuquerque. Back to Odom. Screen by O'Neal. Shot by Odom, no good. Albuquerque trails by 10. Here's Wright. And finished off by Wright.
That should give them a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt here.
And they need more where that came from. They're not out of this hole yet.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
His court vision has been on display in this one. He's doing a tremendous job just orchestrating the offense beautifully.
Now here's Odom. It's stolen by Stoudemire.
Home team foul. Maurice Beach. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Albuquerque trails by 9. Now Whitmore. And as it goes out of bounds, Albuquerque able to keep the ball here. Here's Fry. That's short off the rim. Albuquerque leading by 9. And Shaq with the slam.
That's a fantastic decision by Curry. Defense too focused in on Steph.
Here's Salon. Albuquerque again can't hit it. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Whitmore. That's his second personal foul.
And he makes the first.
And when you think of Odom, a player who does so many things well, a truly unique player, he just brings a ton to the table.
No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
Releases. Salon, no good. Pass to Howard. And he drives in. And it's sent back by Mitchell.
With enthusiasm. When Mitchell gets a chance to block it, he embraces that moment. When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
It's tipped. And they're able to recover. Here's Howard. Rebound by Albuquerque. Smith with it. From deep. And it's Spates with the rebound. Inside. Outside for Curry. Puts it up. Odom. Great positioning on the putback. And so Albuquerque takes the win. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. Once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
And that'll do.
Turn the mic and get on top of the beat. It becomes an instant classic when he's 40 speak. My lyrics poke out just like a widow peak. I go like I got petty to fetch, refuse to lose. Ain't no recess commercials or interludes. Right now I'm off my own. I'm at the crib. And it's this new to your. But I'm still not out of the woods yet. Even though that I'm. Project English is my language. Ghetto slang, broken English. It's hard to crack the code and distinguish. BR, before rap, I was famous.
What you doing?
Boss move.
What you refuse to do?
Refuse to lose. I'm just trying to win.
Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. With Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan.
Here we go.
And so off the tip, it's Albuquerque. Here's Spates. And it's sent back by Okongwu. Curry's shot is off.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
And Albuquerque with the possession. Okongwu grabs the board.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Athens shooting their first free throw of the game here.
One of the things about Donovan Mitchell's game that I love is he's got elite athleticism. There is speed, there's burst, and there's physical strength. This guy is very capable offensively.
Now, here's Mitchell. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
I tell you, he's playing the game with pure excitement right now.
He capped off that dunk with some serious hang time on the rim. Rebounded by Howard. And it's Curry at the elbow. And the rejection by Parrish. It's Okongwu, high post. And Okongwu slams it in.
Taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Down low. Screen by O'Neal. Here's Here's Odom. Back to Shaq. Fades and shoots. It's hauled in by Athens. Mitchell left side. Outside for Lowry. Good, and the assist goes to Mitchell.
Well, you see Kyle Lowry, not only a capable passer, but he on the catch is a willing scorer, always ready to shoot it.
Count that bucket.
First make of the day should finally give them a little confidence.
It's usually interesting. After a bit of a struggle, does the first bucket get you into a little rhythm now?
Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
Here's Okongwu. Nailed from three-point land. Okongwu's now got 5 points so far.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Now Athens with it. Stringing it together. They've got an 11-2 run going. And the second chance ever by Gortat. Gortat's got his first points in this one.
Now, Gortat is a space eater, and you've got to put a body on, or he's going to burn you with putbacks like he did there.
And Gortat with the stuff.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode. And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right. You can see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
Here's Scott. Drops in the tray. Scott's got the lead up to 14 now for Athens.
And you know what? They've been on a nice run here, have the ability to widen the gap. Now they are rolling.
This is a dominant stretch. I am so impressed with how they played together as a unit over this last stretch.
And here is Athens now, following the score by Albuquerque.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Martin with the bucket.
Oh, nice pass there by James. His teammates really will appreciate his ability to facilitate.
For Athens, they've made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line. Both teams will make substitutions. And so Lowry nails both of them.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
Reeves, that's a two-pointer. It's hauled in by Athens.
Going for that shot in that situation is something that isn't going to help the offense.
And in a way, by taking that one, he's bailing out the defense. It's just too easy to stop.
They retain possession. Here's Bona. A putback, controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
The drive by Mitchell. And that concludes the first half. Athens leads by 11. And don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. Here is Lowry. Here's Parrish. And it's Parrish with the jam.
Oh, great feed by Lowry. He'd rather pick up an assist than score a bucket.
O'Neal, no good. Athens leading by 13. Inside. Space with the block. Out of bounds. It'll be Albuquerque's ball. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And so here's Albuquerque.
Home team foul. Bobby Denver. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Stolen by Allen. Pass to Odom. Reeves outside. Fires top of the key. Gortat with the rebound. And here is Athens now. It's a 13-point game. Here's Lowry. And a great assist by Allen as that one goes in.
When Kyle Lowry touches that painted area, he is aggressive to score it, and he is so able to finish on the interior.
Knocks down the 3-ball. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Athens.
And they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done defensively.
Those block shot numbers are big as well, guys, sending a clear message. We are not going to be scored on easily.
So both teams making some changes here.
And when you think of Odom, a player who does so many things well, a truly unique player, he just brings a ton to the table.
Now Speights following the 3-point attempt by Donovan Mitchell. Here's O'Neal. Okongwu grabs the board. Athens leading by 16. Here's Mitchell. And it's sent back by Speights. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Speights. Here's Mitchell. Trains the 3-pointer.
Well, we know Mitchell can hurt you from outside the arc. The defense better recognize this moving forward.
To the paint, O'Neal.
That's how you share the rock. He does this time and time again.
Here's Dandridge. How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Straight power, homie. I mean, he ripped it down with both hands.
Absolutely a resounding dunk. Now here's Speights. Outside Odom. Odom draws the double. And Speights gets it to go. Speights has got his first bucket in this one.
Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
And they're on the break. Odom up top. Over Lowry. The putback. And O'Neal is right there.
The strength of O'Neal is otherworldly.
And here's Mitchell from the arc. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way. Well, the defense deserves to get burned. Absolutely no excuse for leaving him open.
Basket counts.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside. And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Albuquerque trails by 15. Here's Howard. And it's slammed in by Howard.
And Odom is a rarity, that tall, slender forward with guard-like passing ability.
Here's Mitchell. It's blocked by Shaq. Here's Odom. And then Odom slams it in.
Oh, forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown. Now Odom. Following the 3-point attempt by Donovan Mitchell. And a wide open look for Howard. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits.
Well, if you offer no resistance defensively, he's going to knock down the three. It's really that simple, guys.
Here's Dandridge. And the dunk to finish it off. Beauty.
Oh, Kevin, not a Petty, not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, bounce to the ounce, Greg? Yeah, showing off the bunnies.
Guys, I feel bad for the rim on that one. Shaq is one powerful dude.
Here's Curry. Parrish grabs the board.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
Hit the tip. And it's Speights with the rebound. And stolen by Okongwu. And Mitchell launches it from deep. Athens with another miss. Albuquerque trails by 8. Shaq with the bucket. And that's 10 points for Shaquille O'Neal.
Great finish. What a setup. Terrific ball movement there.
Okongwu a screen. And Donovan Mitchell gets the three. Mitchell's got 9 points now in just the second half.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
And Okongwu slams it in.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
And he has shown a terrific feel for how the defense is playing him and then taking advantage of that.
Athens leading by 9. Here's Dandridge. And it's sent back by Howard. Outside Curry. For the three. Tries again. And he sinks the layup.
We have gotten used to this kind of dominance from Shaq. He just knows how to take over games.
Here's Parrish. Oh, he misses the dunk. Here's Howard. It's hauled in by Athens. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. For three, Mitchell. They get the rebound. Dandridge. And it's sent back by Howard. And another shot. And Mitchell with the layup. So Athens wins it. Even early on in this one.
Up on the side and I keep. If I gotta reach up, I'ma keep. Where I slide in that cool boy, I keep that time. We done went right this all the way to the sun. Get in the pocket like a. Why would I keep her? I never went London. I just went and gave to my brother. But then I open the supper. Why would you keep a little sucker? Why would you keep a little? Ride the hallway, ride the bus. What my house look like? Walk in, she gon' make it. I do damage, can't stand it. Psycho bandit, like it's Marilyn Manson. Got the cash advancing. Get the Sprite, pull the out the pantry. They fly, they looking dummy. I pop the. I look like a mummy. I'm getting this cash. It's Monday to Sunday. I guess you won't talk if it ain't about the money. My boys in the but they jump like a bunny. Got it ain't nothing funny. Up on the side and I keep it. If I gotta reach up, I'ma keep it. But I got a TV hat. That boy like a BB
Hi, everyone. Time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And so off the tip, it's Albuquerque. And it's Russell in the corner. Bangs home the trifecta.
And how about the splendid floor vision from Antetokounmpo? A good decision maker, improves his passing each and every year. Look at the big fella working on that possession. He knows how to fend guys off and get those rebounds.
Outside, O'Neal. Here's Odom. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And when you think of Odom, a player who does so many things well, a truly unique player, he just brings a ton to the table.
And Odom drops him.
Some big guys struggle at the line, not him. He's put in the work to defy that assumption.
Brunson surveying the D. Shoots over Curry. And the officials call over the back. A little too aggressive there.
Just got a little ahead of himself going for that rebound and gets whistled for the over the back.
You have to know your positioning and where the opposition is on the floor.
GA, as you know, Jalen Brunson is a second-generation NBA player.
Yeah, his dad, Rick Brunson, was an 11-year vet who also played overseas and eventually settled in as a coach in this league. So Jalen grew up in those NBA locker rooms.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Jacks up a three. Albuquerque again can't hit it. 18 feet out. Rebound by Albuquerque. Achua with it. Pass to Brunson. From deep. Nailed from three-point land. And we've got an injury out on the floor. Very unfortunate as always, guys. Don't like to see this.
And I'll tell you, this is something you never like to see.
Yeah, you just hope it's nothing serious and that he's able to get back on the court as soon as possible.
And so here's Albuquerque after Jalen Brunson getting his shot to go from deep. Martin wide open. He fires. And it's Spates with the rebound.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
And those are the type of shots that just drive coaches crazy. Look, I wouldn't be shocked to see him sitting on the bench if he tries that bad boy again.
Now a timeout called by Albuquerque. So here's Albuquerque. Brunson with a clean look. Albuquerque again can't hit it. Here's Reeves. And that one is stuffed right through.
Oh, nice pass there by James. His teammates really will appreciate his ability to facilitate.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Caleb Martin. That's his first foul. And here's Brunson outside. To the left wing. From the arc. And it's Spates with the rebound.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Yeah, straight up, guys. Like, he's ice cold, like freezing. What's colder than cold? But you don't have to shoot it, my guy. It's okay to pass the ball. Not the shot I expected him to take or make, but hey, look, joke's on me. He hit it.
Martin. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. James, no good. And so here's Albuquerque. Brunson outside. Up top, Spates. Good ball movement here by Albuquerque. Shot clock at 5. From deep three-point territory. They get it back. Back to Antetokounmpo. From deep, Brunson. Out of bounds. It'll be Albuquerque's ball. Both teams will make substitutions.
Substitution on the court.
There's 38 seconds left here in the first half. That's to Curry. Shoots over Brunson. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
Good at keeping the game simple. When Curry sees the mid-range J open up, he rises up with confidence.
There's the triple. Brunson drops it in from the arc. Wow!
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Albuquerque out in front, up by 3. We've got more hoops coming your way in just a moment. Albuquerque trails by 3. Howard with it. Now guarded by Antetokounmpo. Here's Odom. A kick out to O'Neal. Down low. Back to Howard. Just 3 to shoot. Goes up again. It goes straight through with the switch.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
Now Curry. After Jalen Brunson missing on that last three-pointer.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
With how fast Brunson plays, his pull-up is really unguarded.
Here's Odom. Rebound by Albuquerque. Russell left side. Out to Brunson. And again Albuquerque with the triple.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
And Antetokounmpo slamming it down there, using his sensational will to finish with the flush.
To the right side. And a wide open look for Howard. Over Russell. Albuquerque again can't hit it.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
And so here's Albuquerque. And here's Brunson outside. Albuquerque again can't hit it.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Reeves can't hit. And Albuquerque with the possession. They've got an 8-0 run.
That's his second personal foul. Second team foul.
Brunson outside. Albuquerque again can't hit it. Albuquerque trails by 9. Outside Martin. O'Neal on the wing. Back to Martin. Three-pointer. The offensive rebound. And Odom stays with it.
Always better to be lucky than good when it comes to offensive rebounding. Unless you're as good as he is, then those tip-ins are all about skill.
Brunson, no good. Now, here is O'Neal. And finished off by O'Neal.
O'Neal is a force of nature. And once he gets it that low, it is a foregone conclusion.
Now, a timeout called by Albuquerque. Both teams deciding to change it up. Albuquerque leading by 5. Brunson outside. Screen by Porzingis. To the inside. Speights with the block. Pass to Odom. Back to Shaq. The shot, no good. Good D by Giannis. And they blow the whistle for a foul. He was trying to disrupt the fast break opportunity. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Albuquerque.
They've been defending with excellent anticipation all game long. Just look at how many times they've managed to get their hands on the ball.
And not just that, they're also forcing turnovers at a high rate and taking advantage in transition.
And Stephen Curry with the foul. That's his first foul. Here's Porzingis.
Home team foul.
Over the last few seasons, we've seen the resurgence of Porzingis. And Richard, it has been fun to watch.
Kevin, he's been effective on both sides of the ball. He's always been a good player, but his recent fit has really improved his play. Now he's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line.
It's Curry outside. Rebound by Albuquerque. Giannis striding in. And here's Brunson outside. Albuquerque again can't hit it. Albuquerque trails by 8. Here's Odom. And the dunk by Odom.
Oh, getting to the rim with ease. Lamar Odom, the lefty, with the finish.
Brunson adds a two-pointer. To the middle. Here's Giannis.
Oh, what a find. The ball just comes out of Brunson's hands on time.
Here's Spates. That's in, coming off the assist from O'Neal.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
Brunson outside. Hustle with a wide open look. A three-pointer, no good. And here we go. Fast break. Curry's got it. Over to the left wing. The shot by Spates. Nobody around. Reeves outside. Misses the three. And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for Albuquerque. 6-point game. Inside. Antetokounmpo. Automatic.
And this is where you feed Giannis. The closer he is, the more dangerous he becomes.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, he is only concern right now is getting the points on the board. I don't mean style points.
Nothing is going his way in this half offensively. Really having a hard time finding his shot.
They get a hand on it. Antetokounmpo with the steal. And here is Spates. Comes up empty from 19 feet out.
If he gets that look again, he should take it. You can't let one miss scare you off of a very good shot.
Porzingis with the steal. Brunson with it. And Curry picks him up defensively. Physical basketball from Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Contact just doesn't matter against Giannis. Once he's inside, he is not to be stopped. And he just powered that one down.
One of the game's top dunkers. And so here's Albuquerque, following the score by Albuquerque.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that finish shows you how dangerous he can be as a passer and a finisher. Okay, when you let someone with this height get this close, it's going to be nearly impossible to stop, especially when he has that big of an advantage in this category.
And Shaq with the slam.
Nice feed inside, saw the play develop and hit him right when he needed to.
Here's Brunson. And it's sent back by Spates. They recover it. And again, it's Jalen Brunson. Brunson's got 21 in the game.
Just a reflexive move by Brunson, putting complete trust in his mechanics.
From about 19 feet. And again, it's Albuquerque. Albuquerque leading by 7. Here's Brunson. And the dunk by Brunson. And so Albuquerque takes the win. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
As if something's gonna happen, but it doesn't. They wind up
cousin, they bugging. I appear everywhere and nowhere at once. I know my style is bumping, even though some people front. It's the god of rap, you heard of it. The one that rhymes toward the sky, giving airplanes mad turbulence. And rap tournaments, I reign permanent. Don't you think by now the #1 spot, I'm not concerned with it. The course of rap, I'm turning it back to that good old-fashioned way of getting cash money by earning it. No bogus, hocus pocus, I bring back the focus. Skills, if you notice, my position is lotus. Like quoteless, MCs are just hopeless. Thinking record sales make them the dopest. Yes, yes, y'all, you don't stop. KRS-One, rock on. Yes, yes, y'all, you don't stop. KRS-One, rock on.
Welcome, everyone, to the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Brent Barry and Greg Anthony.
Here we go.
And so off the tip, it's Albuquerque. Good ball movement here by Albuquerque. From the top of the key. Pass to Sessions. Back to Shaq. And finished off by O'Neal.
The strength of O'Neal is otherworldly.
On the wing, Johnson. O'Neal with the rebound. And Albuquerque with the possession. It's stolen by Johnson. And here's the fast break. Diaw leading the way. And Chamberlain gets it to go.
That's amazing court vision. Diaw always seems to locate the open man and gets it to him in a hurry.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
Now here's Shaq. And no good.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
Assisted by
Just a super unselfish guy. Doncic is all for getting his guys going. Enjoys setting the table.
And that one drops for him.
Just can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
Now, here's Doncic. That's no good. Misses his first shot of the night. Here we go, one-on-one. And a wide-open look for Irving. A three-pointer, no good. Diaw with it. And it's slammed in by Diaw.
And Diaw is so selective when it comes to shooting, but he's not going to pass up those dunks.
Yeah, the defender all over.
It's his first trip to the line.
That's his first personal foul. First
free throw, good, Irving.
At the line for your home team.
And so Irving nails both of them.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Here's Sangaila. Here's Johnson. Can't get it to fall. Here's Reeves. Uncovered. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. And so Doncic will bring it up for San Francisco. Trailing by 2. Here's Johnson. Up and in on the layup. Johnson's got his second bucket.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Doncic to the rack. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Once Doncic gets inside with the ball, he's halfway there. Then he just uses his strength to finish the job.
Greg, you think about oversized point guards, and the gold standard has always been Magic Johnson. Now you look at Luka Doncic, and he's certainly big for that position.
Definitely some positive similarities, right? But the big difference is one of those guys has 5 rings, and that's not a knock on Doncic. This is a team sport, but Magic's ability to affect winning was right there with another MJ, Michael Jordan.
Now here is Irving. Howard. And Howard with the second chance points.
Always better to be lucky than good when it comes to offensive rebounding. Unless you're as good as he is, then those tip-ins are all about skill.
Here is Edwards. Harris outside. Takes the 13-footer. Sessions with the rebound. And Albuquerque with the possession. Starks outside. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And so it's San Francisco with it. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Inside. Here's Harris. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time. Harris has got the lead up to 2 now for San Francisco. Here's Howard. And the rejection by Towns. And here's Harris from the arc. The long distance 3 is buried. Harris has got 5 points so far. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. San Francisco leads by 5. And we've got more action coming your way after this break. San Francisco leading by 5. Towns up top. Sessions with the rebound. Down low. The baseline jam. Here's O'Neal. And he banks in the layup.
It's a tall challenge trying to contain Shaq, especially when he's operating close to the basket.
Oh, here's Edwards. Edwards at the rim.
Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside.
And you love the quick ups, but then how about that explosiveness on the finish? Irving, man, he just has incredible gifts.
Here is Edwards. Pass to Harris. 6 to shoot.
Team foul. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
And here is Harris. There's the drive. That one drops for him.
Yeah, that's just straightforward basketball from Harris. Driving to the hoop with purpose and not letting anyone, or anything for that matter, slow him down.
Second chance shot. And he's able to get it back. Here's Starks. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't get the lid off. Pass to Towns. Basket counts. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats here for San Francisco?
They've been active defensively, rotating well, and then also closing out on shots. It's resulted in a number of blocks.
You also have to admire the way they've gotten out and run in transition. And they've run wide, they've run their lanes, they've been doing it with a great pace, and that's produced some easy scores.
To the middle. Outside for Martin. There's the triple. And it's San Francisco with the rebound. Harris outside.
Team foul. John Stark. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Stolen by O'Neal. Starks with it. Picked up by Edwards. It's stolen by Harris. Fast break. Here they come. And Towns throws it down.
And he also brings the hustle to the table. Towns doesn't wait when the break is on. He's quick to get up the court.
San Francisco leading by 5. Outside, Kuminga. Irving with the steal. With the drive. And Irving throws it down.
And I'll tell you what, few forwards have ever had that lightning first step of Dr. J. He just takes away the angles of the defense.
That's his second personal foul. Third team foul.
Doncic feeling it out. Chamberlain. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic.
But here's the problem. No one's got the strength to move Wilt off his spot, and no one has the height to challenge the shot at its point of release.
Here's Doncic. Doncic with a strong move inside.
Changing ends quickly, getting the advantage in numbers and finishing. They've been doing it all night long.
Yeah, their energy level's been amazing. Battery bar still full, hustling and still working hard out there.
They grab their own miss. He gets that one.
Oh, perfect timing there to knock down the teardrop. And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
That's his first personal foul. Fourth team foul.
To the inside. Chamberlain. And it's Chamberlain finishing it off.
And that's just too easy. The size, strength, length. No way to stop Chamberlain once he gets the ball in that close.
Knocks it loose. Stolen by O'Neal. Pass to Starks. Over Diaw. And again, it's Albuquerque.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Yeah, whether it's teammates or the coaching staff, hopefully a combination of both, but gets close. He's getting the ball.
And the basket by Diaw.
One thing Diaw does well, makes smart decisions near the basket. This time takes it right up there himself.
And always a bit of risk on those long passes. Lucky the D couldn't come up with it there.
It's stolen by Johnson. Rebound by Albuquerque. And here we go, Albuquerque, fast break. And out of bounds as San Francisco gains possession. And so Doncic will bring it up for San Francisco. 7-point game, the biggest lead in the game. And it's Chamberlain finishing it off.
And certain guys dictate the pace of the game. Doncic as much as anyone.
Here's Shaq. And out of bounds as San Francisco gains possession. And so it's San Francisco with it. Doncic gets it to go inside.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Williams a screen. No good from Howard. Chamberlain with it. He's picked up by O'Neal. Diaw can't hit. Albuquerque trails by 13. Pass to Howard. Off the run. Nailed from three-point land. Now here's Doncic. An easy 2 points on the layup.
That's the guy they're going to keep going to, as they should. The lead's only going up if they keep feeding him.
Here's O'Neal. And it's San Francisco with the rebound. To the paint. Diaw. Some solid defense right there from Starks. shoots from the baseline. Chamberlain with the block.
And the quickness off the floor, the insane reach. Wilt, one of the greatest shot blockers you'll ever see.
A shot by Starks, no good. San Francisco leading by 12. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on Shaq.
Yeah, easy call.
Free throw good from Chamberlain. And so it's San Francisco winning this one. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead.
Push me to the limit. I jump out and show you my demo. Eastside got that. Eastside like. Eastside. This ain't what you think. This ain't what you want. Eastside only. Eastside do the most. Eastside like. Got that. Eastside got that. Eastside like.
The NBA on 2K Sports welcomes you to Wednesday afternoon basketball. With Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan.
Here we go.
And so off the tip, it's Albuquerque. Here's Salon. On the wing, Mitchell. Over Sessions. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Yeah, there are levels to this, and Donovan Mitchell can hurt you from everyone. Nice midi there.
And the way he was able to reach out towards that release had an impact.
Well, no question, he altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Here's O'Neal. That's tipped. They retain possession.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And Irving launches it from deep. Albuquerque again can't hit it.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
It's stolen by Kemp. Here's Salon.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Nailed from three-point land. Kemp's got 5 points so far.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Oh, the big fella throwing it down hard.
Here's Mitchell over Sessions. The shot by Mitchell, no good.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
When Donovan Mitchell, Greg, is on the floor, he is the offense.
Yeah, and that goes beyond just his ridiculous scoring. It gets overlooked that he's also a skilled passer. So one way or another, Mitchell is finding points out there.
Whistle blows, basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Yeah, he earned that one. I mean, taking the hit and still able to get that one to go down.
And Albuquerque making a change here. Irving with the steal. Starks outside.
Home team foul.
This is his second trip to the free throw line.
First personal foul. Third team foul.
Free throw good. Starks.
John Starks. Line for two.
That one drops. He ties it up. And Albuquerque with the possession. Mitchell with it, and it's Howard picking him up. And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That is his first foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Here's Howard. And yes, it's good. Howard's got his second basket of the game. Here's Dawkins. Albuquerque keeps it going. A new shot clock. Pinckney. And again, unable to change momentum here. Inside. Here's Bona. Pass to Howard. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Now a timeout called by Albuquerque. First free throw is good. And he makes the first but misses the second. And here's Kemp. He has 5. And there's the 8-second call as they can't get it across half court in time. Albuquerque leading by 3. Here's Starks. Rebound by Pinckney. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And that's going to be a turnover. They call him for 8 seconds.
Away team ball.
There's 25 seconds left in the first half of the game. Pass to Bona. Here's Martin. Kemp defending. Howard wide open. Hits the jumper in space. Howard's got 7.
Have to love the ball distribution. Keep everyone involved.
That'll be a 5-second call.
Away team ball.
11 seconds left in the first half. Out of bounds. It'll be Albuquerque's ball.
Away team ball.
7 seconds left to play here in the half. Here's Sessions. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Howard's got the lead up to 7 now for Albuquerque.
A flat-out bulldog in the paint. Great job to follow his own shot there and get the basket.
No one near Sessions as he lets it fly. And so that's the end of the first half. Albuquerque out in front, up 7. And we'll be back with you right after this.
16.
Albuquerque leading by 7. Pass to Starks. Fires from deep. Rebound by Albuquerque. And it's sent back by O'Neal.
And the aggressiveness on display here from O'Neal. Terrific at turning shots away with that size and length.
Maybe he rushes that just a little bit, who knows, but he couldn't have gotten a better look than that.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Kemp. And Albuquerque making a change here. Pass to Bona. Over George. Outside for Martin. Tries again. That's good. And so Howard with the assist.
You know, not necessarily what you're looking for, but still able to convert.
Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation.
And that is just a deflating error on his part.
Well, I think it kills your energy, and it certainly kills your momentum.
And here's George. He'll bring it up for Albuquerque. 9-point game. Out of bounds. It'll be Albuquerque's ball. Here's Starks. O'Neal high post. Sessions got room. And on the way from Irving for 3.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger.
Albuquerque leading by 9. Pass to Shaq. Trying to get open is Irving. Shaq can't get it to go. And they recover it. The shot by Dawkins is no good. Sessions looking around. Over Mitchell. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by George. Outside Irving. Pass to Shaq. Over Kemp. Mitchell comes up with the rebound. And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court.
And to make that mistake at this time is tough to come back from.
These are the kinds of plays that can be game changers, that can make you hang your head.
Here's Starks. Second chance shot. Here's O'Neal. And 3 chances on that possession, but they just couldn't find a way to score. Here's Pippen. Albuquerque again can't hit it. Albuquerque leading by 9. Pass to Howard. Good ball movement here by Albuquerque. Sessions, no good.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
And you could see what he wanted to do there, but that was a tough giveaway.
And I think the intention doesn't always equal the result. Wrong play, wrong time.
And the basket by Starks.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Now here's Shaq. It's blocked. Here's Humphries. To stop the drought. And that's 2 points on the layup.
And you're not going to pass up that kind of.
It's Howard with the drive. And Howard with the stuff.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. 7 for 3. Rebounded by Starks. Pass to Howard. Out to Sessions. Outside Irving. Starks outside. Shot clock at 6. Fires it up. And it's Irving missing. Albuquerque trails by 11. Here's Sparrow. Back to Pippen. Pass to Dawkins. And he makes good on the layup.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Here's Irving. Rebound by Albuquerque.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
Now a timeout called by Albuquerque. Albuquerque trails by 9. Jordan left side. Albuquerque again can't hit it.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Out of bounds, it'll be Albuquerque's ball. Here's McGlure. And that one is stuffed right through.
Now that's some hang time. What a pretty double clutch move.
Agreed, Greg. You can afford to get fancy on your way up when you've got that kind of space. Now here's Sessions. Can't nail the jumper. And so here's Albuquerque. They trail by 7. And Jordan has it in the corner. Here's McLaurin. Good. Nice job down low.
Well, as much scoring as Jordan does, the only thing he really cares about is that the team wins.
Here's Shaq. And it's blocked right out of the air and controls it. The 3. Cloak loose. Albuquerque leading by 5. And here we go, Albuquerque, fast break. Hammers it home to polish off the break.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Boy, in a tight game like this, that can change the whole tone. It helps your opponent get into a little bit of a rhythm.
Good work there as it goes.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They've worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down. And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
This is a player who understands when the game is hanging in the balance. He knows it's winning time.
And the first one drops.
At the line for the away team, Juwan.
Good on both. On its way from Irving for 2. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Irving's got his first 2 points.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
A shot by Jordan, no good. Albuquerque leading by 6. And George gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Here's Irving. Shoots over Jordan. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. Pass to Jordan. Good ball movement here by Albuquerque. Sinks the triple.
The defenders need to recognize the importance of staying on him as we get into crunch time.
Back to Irving. In the corner, O'Neal with it. And here is Howard. 3 on the clock. Here's Salon to the middle. Mitchell. And it's sent back by Irving.
And not many guys Irving's size are this good at blocking shots. Takes incredible timing and athleticism.
A shot by Starks, no good. Albuquerque trails by 5. Jordan wide open. Here's Salon. A 3-ball. Rebounded by Howard. And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball. Free throw good, Starks. Albuquerque leading by 6. Pass to Shaq. Lets it go from the wing. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. And so here's Albuquerque. George. Bucket is good.
Donovan Mitchell on time and on target. Pretty pass.
Irving up top. To the left side wing. Here's Howard. Rebound by Albuquerque.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back from him in that same area. How high was Donovan Mitchell? How pretty was that dunk? My goodness.
Here's Howard. Good for another basket. He's put up 10 shots and made 7 of them. Now a timeout called by Albuquerque.
And Kevin, they've been committing a lot of turnovers here. Taking care of the basketball is the #1 priority right now in that huddle. They've got to tighten it up.
Some changes for Albuquerque. Albuquerque trails by 4. Pass to Whitmore. Irving with the steal.
Chris Humphrey. First personal foul. 14 foul.
Albuquerque leading by 5. In the corner, Irving with it. Shaq with the screen. Unloads. Outside for Starks. Jacks up a 3. Humphreys gets the rebound.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And Albuquerque with the possession. Pass to Irving. Driving in. And the slam dunk by Irving.
And I'll tell you what, few forwards have ever had that lightning first step of Dr. J. He just takes away the angles of the defense.
And here's Kemp from the arc.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Now, here is O'Neal. Back to Starks. This one for 3. Good, and the assist goes to O'Neal.
3 points.
One thing about Starks, he is extremely confident on both ends.
Here's Pinkney. Perfect on the shot. Swishes it through. Albuquerque leading by 8. Pass to O'Neal. Outside Howard. And down it goes. Jamming that one home. And so Albuquerque takes the win. This was a very...
Balancing options, getting in so many ways. So many plays, I ended up playing it safe. Let's get it in motion, let's get it in motion. Let's get it in motion, let's get it in motion. Let's get it in motion, let's get it in motion. 1, 2, 3, go. Watching you, it's making me vomit. I'm dominant, juggling how many flows. Please don't compare me to none of these. I touch it and turn into diamond gold. All of the time that I spend in myself is in silence. I'm ducking and dodging these. Slide on you. You thought that I ran out of. That's when it's time to making them. Got nothing to prove the way that I'm killing the mic. Couldn't imagine this happening back when my mama was making the stew with the rice. Enrolled in college for only like half a semester. I knew that it wouldn't suffice. Said that I'd either be and jump with my destiny. Couldn't have proven them right. I had to get it in motion. Let's 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 get it in motion.
The NBA on 2K Sports welcomes you to Wednesday afternoon basketball. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony.
Here we go.
And San Francisco starts out with the ball. Pass to Doncic. To the wing on the left. Chamberlain with it. And it's sent back by O'Neal. Doncic with the steal.
Away team foul. Julius Erving. First personal foul. First team foul.
And so it's San Francisco with it. Pass to Sungala. Back to Chamberlain. And Chamberlain with the stuff.
And that's just too easy. The size, strength, length. No way to stop Chamberlain once he gets the ball in that close.
And taken away by Johnson. And here we go. San Francisco fast break.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
So he gets them both.
Hey, we all know this. It's no secret. I mean, one of the areas of Wilt's game that's below average is free throw shooting.
Albuquerque shooting their initial free throws of the game right here. Free throw good. Session. And Albuquerque making a change here. So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. And here's Doncic from the arc. And it's Shaq with the rebound. Right side Irving. Here's Starks. The putback. It's good on the putback.
The strength of O'Neal is otherworldly.
Now Doncic. Got a piece of it. Ramon Sessions with the steal. To the inside. O'Neal. Offensive rebound. From downtown. And it's San Francisco with the rebound. Doncic outside. Can't cash in from close range. Harton's in the post. The kick out to Irving. It's Martin on the wing. Clock at 6. Over Diaw. Will not go. This was off the front iron. To the paint. And it's slammed in by Diaw.
And Diaw is so selective when it comes to shooting, but he's not going to pass up those dunks.
Out to the right wing. Here's Sessions. No good. That would have tied it.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Here's Chamberlain. And it's Chamberlain finishing it off.
Yeah, but I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
Here's Chamberlain. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Chamberlain got 8 points.
Yep, on the interior, Wilt's enormous size. Just too much to overcome, and certainly something that can't be taught.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. I mean, the defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
Both teams will make substitutions. And Shaq with the slam.
Shaquille O'Neal doing his own version of rim testing. Pressure testing that rack. Man, what strength.
Now here's Towns. Wembanyama, that's for 2. No good with the wing jumper. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Good on the shot. He's got 8.
He's still young. Big personality for a big man, O'Neal. A bunch of fun to watch go to work inside.
There's 21 seconds left in the first half. Outside, Kuminga. Lets a floater go. Rebounded by Howard. And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball. Albuquerque shooting their 3rd free throw shot of the game. That one drops. He ties it up. And so the ball out of bounds. Sessions touched it last.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
5 seconds left here in the first half. And stolen by Irving. So the clock runs out with the score tied going into halftime. And we'll be back with you right after this.
The visiting team, 10.
O'Neal looking around to take the lead. A shot by Starks, no good. And San Francisco with possession. And it's Harris off the drive. And slam dunk by Harris.
Yeah, that's just straightforward basketball from Harris. Driving to the hoop with purpose and not letting anyone, or anything for that matter, slow him down.
Pass to Wembanyama. 13 feet away. And no good. Trying to use the glass.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
And the rejection by Towns. And it's sent back by Howard. That's out of bounds. San Francisco will retain possession. Here's Towns on the inbound. Rebounded by Howard. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for San Francisco.
They've been playing some really physical offense, just attacking the paint as much as possible. And I tell you what, they have been very successful with that strategy.
You know, another thing that stands out to me is their passing in this game. I mean, they've done a tremendous job sharing the ball and setting each other up for success.
Now here's Sessions. Shot clock at 5. Martin for 3. Here's O'Neal. And Shaq with the slam.
Guys, I feel bad for the rim on that one. Shaq is one.
What a sweet jam by Edwards.
Show us what you got, young fella. Anthony Edwards. Love to see you operate like that.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Howard in the post. That ball's great assist by Ramon Sessions.
Sessions doing a nice job that time.
Here's Harris. And slam dunk by Harris.
Nice vision that time from Towns. And you know, he's got that skill set.
Here's Irving. Howard. And it's San Francisco with the rebound. Inside. Here's Wembanyama. Sweet little floater.
How about that wonderful floater he had? Showing off an exquisite touch.
Here's Sessions. No good on the triple.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the three ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against it.
Now here's Kuminga. Anthony Edwards unable to get his last shot to go in.
Wembanyama is a specimen going at the rim there with a purpose.
Albuquerque again can't hit it.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that. But nice timing on these jumps. He's somewhat on the small side for a power forward, but he just never gives up.
Oh, dynamic two-hand jam.
And right in the face of the defender.
Yeah, that was a tough, gritty, sandpaper-like finish.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
No one near Sessions as he lets it fly. And San Francisco with possession. They're on a 12-4 run right now. A nice shot by Harris.
An elite score, demonstrating once again how fast he can fill it up.
Now here's Howard. Starks outside. Back to Howard. Over Edwards. Out to Sessions. The three. Good, and the assist goes to O'Neal.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
Harris outside. Rebound by Albuquerque. On the wing Starks. Good ball movement here by Albuquerque. Outside Howard. It's rebounded by Towns. San Francisco lead by 6. Edwards at full speed. And easy 2 points on the layup.
On the front foot, attacking the defense. This is Anthony Edwards at his best.
And finished off by O'Neal.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking.
Oh, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hand.
And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
Putting a little extra on that throwdown. Oh, the Shaq attack is real.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
Towns for 3. Albuquerque trails by 6. Starks with it. Picked up by Harris. As to Howard. Here's Shaq. And the rejection by Towns.
Prime time, big time defense from Towns.
Back to O'Neal. Outside Irving. Clock at 4. It's stolen by Wembanyama. And slam dunk by Harris.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
Edwards can't hit. Albuquerque trails by 8. As to Howard. And the rejection by Towns. Here's Sessions. And a miss there on the triple. Harris, right side. High, arcing shot. He's 4 for 6 from the field with that miss. And that one, good.
Those huge hands combined with that elite athleticism, Irving does the most damage inside the painted area because of it.
Here's Starks. That's in, coming off the assist from O'Neal.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Flying high and throwing in.
Cada canción que tiro es un éxito que rompe. El noviecito tuyo ayer se me puso la orden. Me dijo que soy rica, que no hay compe. Por el 305 vacilando en el Ferrari. Nos bajamos el y activamos el party. Estamos legales, más pa' adelante. De fábrica el piquete, va llegando el billete. Cuánto es, ni sé cuánto me até, solo sé que París como el PC, los diamantes de lejos se ven, calladita pa' que tose, sabe que soy la para, a ver si tú me lo balas, me dice que no lo mire, así que eso se le dispara, me pidió que me soltara, que me lo quitara.
I'ma drop top. The sun won't burn when it lit like, but the stripes ain't earned. I'ma get it right now, I ain't waiting no turn. Got a brand new house, tryna avoid my hurt. About 6 point something in the field like church. If the hood got whack and the set went turn. Got a 488 in the glide like Kurt. I've been living off golf on the last few deals. When the night check came and I still got chills to the 2K lick. I ain't even go pro, got a boss outlet. Now I'm smelling like go. Call me Ice Cube, baby, where they sit on my chain. Heard a lane. Tryna play up my name when I'm 23 to it. And I'm going no brain, going dumb with these hundreds in my thumb. Got stained. I'm out here, everything come free. I ain't never met God, but I bet he know me. Put the money in the ceiling. In them streets to the boy alley hooping. I ain't riding on fleek. Got a Porsche light scan in the ceiling. Got peeled. I was 20 plus young when the got real. Young black boy running got me out of that field. Better living off game. You should get it on film. I ain't never your kind. Late, but I'm really on time. Girl, what you put in your mind? I ain't digging your sign. True for that mind. Hurt, but I made it out fine. Still in my prime. Bro, really outline. Talk like you Tony out grind. Throwing 2009. How you live with no spine? Bro, better off. And you got nerve. Bro, need to get a bird. Now I'ma get it off first. Find a way you ain't surf. You looking all hurt. Funny till your ego got nerve. Boy, I made it all worse. Woke up looking like work. 150 lay on my shirt. 20 lay on my teeth. Boy, I make an M in my sleep. Everything I want in my reach. I'ma run it off tops. Wonder where I been. I've been pulling off lots. 454, I'ma keep it on stock. Cognac bezel with the ticker on rocks. Big side, tell me what I ain't got. Get it right now where I got it back then. Stunner, but the level on. Raised by the gang with a meal like Philly with a watch 250 and it's so silly. Yeah. When the door got closed, I ain't feel too bad. I'ma run mine up, I'ma have some stash. Now you in a broad purse, where you going outside. Now you on the couch surfing, you keep a little rat. Living out his backpack, need to get it back. Got a grade double R and need both lanes. Got a dollar to his name, but he all gang. Where you all on my when I find that strange. Keep playing with the fire, but his get burned. Your boy got when the light got turned. Got his when the boy won't learn. Big shorty when the block get served. Always sorry when the cap don't work. Got the butterfly doors and the fly like bird. But I love my but I ain't them nerd like I get a like yeah.
Hey, J.O.N.
Girl, you see me ballin', Mamba in the garden.
Lead the league in scoring. I'm Michael Jordan, and what's your name? Well, it's not important. If you then I'm pouring from the evening to the morning. I can watch that for hours. I be on them thunderstorms, y'all on them scattered showers. Look, a southern chick, she gotta be collard greens, cornbread, sitting properly. Yeah, I'm Hall of Fame and got it raining in my zone. Let's make arrangements for some live entertainment later on. I'm so rich, I'm clutching, I'm tougher than Jimmy Butler. Gotta see and double. You should double dribble. Bounce that in my direction. I'm a champ. No game 7. In my section. I'm throwing hundreds. Look at how they ballin'. I know she love it. Love the way I'm ballin'. Michael Jordan. Party jumping. 3 in the morning.
Mamba in the garden.
I know she love it.
Girl, you see me ballin'.
I know she love it.
Girl, you see me ballin'.
Michael Jordan. Party jumping. 3 in the morning.
Mamba in the garden.
Rick Owens on the feet, I guess I'm Euro stepping high. Cooking, yeah, I'm chefing, I don't miss like stepping now. In my section live, I say come here and she comply. Then proceed to throw it back on me, that throw me on my. She think I'm a layup, then she must not know about me. She think I'm the one, she must think that I'm Kyrie. Learn to shoot the trade, young, been had a J like take come. Falling that, then tallin' that, she think I'm 8'1". I'm a hooper to be honest, truly a baller, baby. I'm like Luka, I'm like Giannis, so you could Hall of Fame me. I'm so far from JV, I'm Kobe, I'm Mamba, baby. I 24/8, do what it take. Keep a full tank, all gas, no brakes. I'm throwing hundreds, look at how they ballin'. I know she love it, love the way I'm ballin'. Michael Jordan, party jumping, 3 in the morning.
Mamba in the garden.
I know she love it.
Girl, you see me ballin'.
I know she love it.
Girl, you see me ballin'.
Michael Jordan, party jumping, 3 in the morning.
Mamba in the garden.
I know she love it.
Girl, you see me.
I know she love it.
Girl, you see me.
Michael Jordan, party jumping, 3 in the morning.
Mamba in ballin'.
I know she love it.
Girl, you see me.
I know she love it.
Girl, you see me.
Michael Jordan, party jumping, 3 in the morning.
Mamba in ballin'.
I know she love it.
Girl, you see me ballin'.
Michael Jordan, party jumping, 3 in the morning.
Grab your skates. Time to spin. Out of town making money, this a paycation. 60 overall, the BO2K rating. When you see me, you think power, I ain't raised Canaan. Had to get it out the mud, now it's apes bathing. Whip flying, turn the garage to a space station. Time to start a new kid, I'm finna play Jane. Meech on the beat, I know you hear the bass basin. Oh, yo, first I guess I'm heard a hater hating. I just told him show his bank saving. It get hot up in the kitchen, but it ain't a cake baking. Penthouse in the A, this my safe haven. Deep down inside, dog a fan, he just fake hating. Already said we getting paid, ain't no vacation. When we hit it to the tension, no, it ain't no vacations. Ain't that what face it? I can't stop, how ironic that the had my super gremlin pull up off a fake 10. Yo, baby locked in like I'm in a playpen. Walk in the stool just to preach, amen. Invented fire, we some cavemen. All the haters, they don't bother me, I hate them. You tryna make friends, we tryna make M's. Why you playing with that little pape? You better save rent. At half court, all my haters on the same bench. I done Mexico, I got my on the stove. It's on the counter, couple on the floor. Only time you see me ducking when I'ma keep blowing these M's and I'ma keep multi-personalities, you know I done lost all gravity, can catch me on the moon. Multi-personalities, you know I done lost all gravity, can catch me on the moon. Me and Brody in the boondocks, Huey and Riley. You know I get a big ghetto mix Gucci with Nike. I'm using the polite, not let the like me. And near off a script, it's a movie inside. Said she wanna earn the spotlight, you got Louis to buy me. He done got his screws loose and he ain't no buy me. All this ball and gotta throw on all this jewelry to ice. You ain't gotta teach me how to drill, I ain't my boo. Tied in with cousin and plus I'm cool. On a blessing, she got chew on salute. Halloween's I only rock the mask, skip the costume. All these questions, you be acting like do. Cut you the out for that clock, that's why his watch loose. Eyes all around my head, I gotta watch you.
seguimos on fire, aquí no se falla. Nunca le sale por más que lo ensayan. Cuando hay que apretar me vuelvo Super Saiyan. Subiendo de level como Sander Saya. En las Olimpiadas con todas las medallas. Van a extrañarme el día que me vaya. Todos los tuyos quieren tirar la toalla. A la hora cero en la raya, seguimos on fire, aquí no se falla. Nunca le sale por más que lo ensayan. Cuando hay que apretar me vuelvo Super Saiyan. Subiendo de level como Sander Saya. En las Olimpiadas con todas las medallas. Van a extrañarme el día que me vaya. Todos los tuyos quieren tirar la toalla. Estoy demasiado veloz, no pueden verme. Cada vez que quiero quemar, le tiro a Werner. Me gustan más los billetes azules que los verdes. Ustedes hasta cuando ganan pierden. A todas estas serpientes les mudé las pieles. Los zorros combinando las cartieles. Fanáticos con mi nombre los carteles. Me muevo como los que tú quieres. Guagua blinda pa' brindar. De mi pauta esta se quieren guindar. Si por mi instinto me dejo llevar, pues les doy bulería a los David Bisbal. Escúchame bien, yo no tengo rival. Tú podrás rimar pero no suena igual. Es mantenerse, no es solo llegar. Tanto dinero que piensan que es ilegal. A la hora cero en la raya, seguimos on fire, aquí no se falla. Nunca le sale por más que lo ensayan. Cuando hay que apretar me vuelvo Super Saiyan. Subiendo de level como Sander Saya. En las Olimpiadas con todas las medallas. Van a extrañarme el día que me vaya. Todos los tuyos quieren tirar la toalla. No tengo que decir de dónde soy. Todo esto lo saben ya. No sé si hay guerra o es solo un rumor. Vamos pa' la calle a ver si es verdad. Tengo fe, sé que pronto mi Dios vendrá. Mientras tanto la tierra la haré temblar. Y firme con él yo por dentro estoy. Por eso ninguno me detendrá. Ahora tengo el récord limpio y par de campeonatos. Pero antes trabajaba hasta limpieza y ornato. Quieren copiar el flow pero les cambio el formato. Correa desde arriba, ve como yo lo mato. El respeto de los veteranos desde novatos. Procura que en mi zona tú no seas no grato. Porque hasta de día están sonando los... Me respetan y los capos. A la hora cero en la raya, seguimos on fire, aquí no se falla. Nunca le sale por más que lo ensayan. Cuando hay que apretar me vuelvo Super Saiyan. Subiendo de level como Sander Saya. En las Olimpiadas con todas las medallas. Van a extrañarme el día que me vaya. Todos los tuyos quieren tirar la toalla. Young Kings, baby. Santurce PR.
Excuse me while I flex. That's to my left. You're bad with bad breath. For bags I do conquest. Find bag then I collect. No that love. Like geeks know every spec. Both I oh yes. It's like I'm grandma yes. PT rep that till death. Get back I need 10 steps. Don't care who got up next. PT can't miss. Ain't heard no like this. Pull out my sheet. I got the bread the trick. I see your ex down bad. I think he need assist. So I went that mama. I no drama. I'm on my way to the tippity top. I'm so OP. Think I'm a knob. B-O-B-M-O-B-G-A-N-G. Love me while would I stop? I might get bored and just get in the stocks. Shawty just gave me the. I love black girls that listen to rock. You think you're trying to put me
this
in
ain't
box?
for containing, you stupid little. Ain't no point in saving when let the skull. I'm so good at singing the way I carry notes. They frame what I'm saying. Treat that like pain is this not a handout. We not relaying competition. All we do is dust it. I'm the type to hold the face. I'ma hold the hair up and shit.
Leave up looking like I'm really him. What the is assumption? I was getting 5-star for my luncheon. Keep on killing me, lip. I don't really walk anywhere. I'm a floating. I'm a real nightmare. Put your vote in. Gon' flinch and start punching. I'm gonna keep on doing it till it's soaking.
Leo, light it up.
Diamonds and bling bling. I had to tell them, come on, bring me some more for the night. Say my car ain't I myself clean. Smelling good, I treat her right on my side, and I know that she lies. She just want my money, and I know that she lies. Always think, and I know that she lies. My diamond keep drunk, and I know that she lies. I got all this money, but I say my know how to treat me, and I know how to treat all my right. Say my diamond shine and bling bling. Ugly. You say I got a plenty. I own that. With my result on. And my man, she got big black hearts, ain't on camera. You don't like me, I'm dangerous, man. Don't go take that down. For my trunk, ain't no time, no side. Tryna get you a freeze, though. Been with it, Instagram on that. Tell her, get her feet, put her, flat it up. Hating on me, get your miss go. Tryna get, come link up. I said my phone keep ringing, ring. Hold up. There's another hat, baby. There's another chick, baby. Sick trip, get terminated. Ain't wait, they turn crazy. Hands on your page. Might keep away. Diamonds and bling bling. I had to tell them, come on, bring me some more for the night. Say my car ain't I myself clean. Smelling good, I treat her right on my side, and I know that she lies. She just want my money, and I know that she lies. Always think, and I know that she lies. My diamond keep drunk, and I know that she lies. I got all this money, but I know that she lies. A young like me, pull a bag, flexing on the scene, 10 grand up in my jeans. Got a brand new boy, this some. I get you think about me, leave all on your teeth, leave all on your street, yeah. Your block we dead, on they side where we creep, yeah. I know that she like heavy, make her put it on. I be about 9 to the morning, money calling, no I'm on it. Make when she home, might flash out and act a donkey. Baby mama kept you on me, all these broken phones make they pull up on me. I make up, get green nails, I do it like McCone. Diamonds